My darlings, how are we all doing today? I hope that we're all doing absolutely swell. I sure am. So let me just share my live out and then we'll start. It is paid today. I do need to change the thing where it says that. So do give me un momento. Do give me like a second. I will do that. Where's paid? There we go. So if you would like to pay for reading, link in bio. It really does help out. And remember, if we get a TikTok universe, the whole live does become free. Oh, my iPad doesn't need charging. I was about to put it on charge and just realised it doesn't need it. So yeah, if you'd like a reading, it is paid. Everything else is free. So yes or no's are free. All of that good stuff. Okay. So yeah, how is everyone doing today? We all doing good? We all having fun? How are you all doing? Also, can we get to 100,000 likes? Let's see. Can we hit 100,000 likes on TikTok? And can we hit 6 likes on YouTube? 6 likes on Facebook? I can't remember the other ones that might have like. So yeah. Hello, pretty petals. Hello, spiritual goddess. You got a bad back? I'm sorry to hear that. Sending healing vibes out to you, my darling. Sending healing vibes out to you. Hello, my darling. Is S keeping his options open? Not with you. I feel like he wants you, my darling. Okay, so no, he's not keeping his options open because he's already chosen what he wants, which is you. Okay. So, in a way, yes when it comes to you, but no when it comes to other people. Bit of a convoluted yes, no, but yeah. My yes or no's aren't always clear straight away. Hello, Smiley. How are you? Can't believe it's almost Christmas. Mad, isn't it? So mad. But yeah, if you'd like a reading, link in bio, my darlings. Or link in description. If you're on Twitch, just do !link and it will come out with the link in the chat for you. Okay. Why do I feel like there's like a spider on me? I can feel something going on me, but I don't know where it is. Hello, Alicia. Does T want a reconciliation with you? Let's see. Does T want a reconciliation with you? Let's have a look. Does T want a reconciliation with you? Let's see. Yes, T does want a reconciliation with you, my darling, yes. Also, I'm so close to I'm so close to being affiliated on Twitch on my card readings account, and I'm also really close to being affiliated on my actual gaming account as well. Madness. Will D and you reconnect? Let's see. Yes. Is K emotional or thinking of trying out a relationship with Prima? No. I feel like a little emotional right now, but I don't see a relationship being started yet. Okay, it's not the right time of year. We're looking more in the new year for you for it to start up. Okay, but at this moment, no. Okay, at this moment, no. Pendulum, yes or no's are for subscribers. Not subscribers, but you're not on whatchamacallit. If you're a Patreon, my darling, you can have a yes or no with the pendulum. If you're not a Patreon, then it's just with the cards. Or you can buy a pendulum reading for 15.15. Of course you can, Alicia. Of course you can. Is it a girl this time? Let's see. Let's see. Is it a girl this time? Yes, it is a girl this time, my darling. He is emotionally positive towards Prema, my darling, yes. It's just not the right time for the relationship, which is why you won't go into the relationship just yet. Okay. So that's why you're not going in it just yet, my darling, but you will be soon. Okay. Will you pass your driving test? You will, but you've got to stop your hesitation, my darling. You hesitate too much. You overthink it too much, which means you don't pull out when necessary or don't do the correct things when necessary, my darling. There's too much hesitation, so stop your hesitation. Okay, stop overthinking your situation or what is going on. You'll be completely fine. Okay. So, Alicia, what would you like your read number? Remember, guys, if you want to be able to become a member on YouTube, don't forget to get me to 3,000 watch hours. Hello, Tia. We are so close to 3,000 watch hours. All I need you guys to do is just put some videos on the background. You don't even need to be watching the video. Just have it on in the background. Okay. Because we are close. We're on 1,987 hours. We are. We are so close. So close. So can we do it? Can we do it? There's a new YouTube Create app. Let's install that. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you as well, my darling. You and JJ, we can do that. You're stuck in a really bad situation right now. Let's steal from you. Let's see. I'm sorry to say, my darling, but yes, they did. I'm very sorry to say, but they did, my darling. So let's have a look at you and JJ, my darling. Let's see what you get. On a momento. Just got to find my timer. There it is. Let's see what you get, babe. Let's see what you get. Right. You and JJ are fine. Okay, JJ is getting ready to come forward. He's getting ready to be more honest about his feelings. You're going to hear from him within the next 6 to 7 hours, my darling. Okay, so I feel like it will be today or very early hours of the morning. Okay. I don't think this will be him confessing his feelings. So if you like a reading, link in bio, my darling, thank you for the heart, me. I don't think this will be him confessing his feelings as such. But this will be him showing his feelings, okay? So you start seeing it being more showed, okay, my darling? I feel like he wants to become more honest with his feelings towards you, so that is definitely what he's going to be doing. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is that it's going to be more of an opening towards your relationship with him as well. It is going to be more of a divine relationship between you guys as well. Love and light, my darling. Okay, I feel like you just gotta wait for the divine timing. The problem with you is you'll want to never think like now. He's not ready to do it like now, okay, my darling? So it's not going to be like that, okay? It will get better, it will get easier, but what I would say for you as well is I feel like he's just got to get the understanding of himself, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he will become more clear. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well is I feel like he needs to become more clear with himself. Okay, before he can become clear and honest with you, he has to become clear and honest with himself. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he is going to become in a relationship with you, and I feel like you guys will become a lot tighter together. I feel like you guys will be holding not necessarily secrets from each other, okay, but you guys will be holding secrets of joy, so you'll be sharing presents. You'll be, I feel like there'll be one secret he holds from you, okay. This one secret is the best secret anyone could want to be held from them, okay, until the perfect timing, and you know what that is, okay. He will be doing that about 2 years into the relationship, okay. That is popping the question. Okay, my darling. So we do have that as well. Thank you for the heart me, my darling. Okay, so we do have that coming. I do feel like he is your spouse. I do feel like he is going to be your other partner for life. Okay, my darling. So we do have that positivity as well. I'm good, thank you. Apart from my eyes started twitching. So we do have that as well, my sweet. Okay, does that make sense? We've got a squinty right eye for a second. It's gone in twitch mode. I don't know why. I feel like you will bump him in there. You will bump into him on Sunday, my darling. Yes. Okay. If anyone knows what a twitchy eye means, please let me know. Brilliant. I'm glad that made sense, my darling. Boom, 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 boom. Remember, guys, if we get a TikTok universe, the whole live does become free, and that person also gets to book a private reading with me through that TikTok universe. And you get multiple private readings as well. Okay? As we're getting close to Christmas, I thought I'll give extra for it. That's not my drink. Which and I means you're tired. I had a really good night's sleep, though. Apart from me waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning and then going back to sleep about 5:30 or 5:54 actually. Because my dog was at my feet and she decided to move her legs and it tickled my feet. I'm not stressed though. I'm not stressed. Tell a lie, I am stressed because I'm trying to get a gun gold on Call of Duty and it's pissing me off. Right. Ornamento. Do I have Sharon? Look it up. I will. Do I have Sharon? It could be that I'm tired. It could be. Probably am. Hello, my darling. So you sent 1515 for pendulum. Is that correct, my darling? Is that correct? Brilliant. I see your question. Oh, when you get a twitchy, it means you're tired. Fair enough, boo. Let's get it out. Here we go. Oh, shit. Just casually breaking my jaw. My jaw, my bore. My bore, my door. My door? My drawer. There we go. Who remembers when I couldn't get the word out my mouth? And I couldn't say bag handle. Bad handle. Fuck off. Bag handle. Bag handle. There we go. I couldn't say that. Who remembers that? Who remembers when I literally just lost my brain? That was a good time. So, how was the energy of the We can definitely have a look at that. Let me just get your cards to go on top. That was a funny time when I literally could not remember how to speak. It was painful though. Hello. Hello, Dish. How are you? I had to double check that. Right. What am I going to use? What pendulum should I use? I like the look of you, but I don't feel drawn to you. Let's go in here. Let's have a look. That one came out first. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Right, you ready, my darling? Also, guys, don't forget to get your year ahead reading as well. Okay, year ahead is really good idea, especially around this time of year. If you'd like a reading, link in bio, my darling, or link in the description. If you're on YouTube, my sweetie pie, you look like you just got a bank statement through and you don't like how much has been taken out of it. It was just your face. Ah, what a shame. I'm joking, pet. Oh, ha ha. Right, let's see what you get, my darling. Let's have a look at your energy. Ooh, we like this straight off the bat, my darling. The energy is starting to get stronger between the both of you. It is starting to get more open between the both of you as well, my darling. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like he's coming closer. I also feel like he's becoming more open. At the same time, I feel like he's becoming happier when he's around you. Again, yes, he was having a bit of a stressful day, but he's no longer going to be stressed when he next sees you at your next appointment, my darling, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like the discounts are going to continue between you two. I feel like he's going to keep the discounts going on. What I would also say here as well is I do feel the next appointment between the both of you is going to be where he's going to be a lot more open towards you. Okay, where he's going to be more honest. Okay, my darling, about his feelings towards you. He's going to be a bit more open about his feelings towards you. What I would also say of this as well, my darling, is this is where he's going to become more clear. Okay, you're going to start seeing more of a positive change in his demeanor around you as well. You're going to start to see him stop really caring what other people think about you and him or what's actually going on between the both of you. Okay, my darling. So we do have that positive as well. What I would also say of this as well, my sweet, is this is where he becomes a lot more clearer in what he wants from you. Okay, a lot more clearer. At the same time, what I'd also say here for you as well, my sweetie pie, is I am being very drawn to the month of March. Okay, March is going to be very good for the both of you as well, my darling. Okay, so about 4 months' time. Okay, that's going to be very good for the both of you as well. What I would also say here as well is I also feel January is going to be very good for the both of you. Okay, I feel like he might actually text you out the blue as well. If you'd like a reading, link in bio, a link in description, my darling, with all the price lists as well. What I would also say about January, my darling, is I feel like this is where you're going to get a random text from him. Okay, this is where you're going to get the random text of him just wanting to be a little bit more polite. This is where he's actually going to reach out to talk to you. Okay, my darling, so we do have that positivity as well coming out of this. What I would also say from this as well, my darling, is I do feel this is where he becomes a little bit more clear over the text. Starts explaining things more to you as well. Okay, so we do have that positive here. Okay, you following so far? Brilliant. So, what we also have coming towards you, my darling, which isn't just with him, is we've got another guy coming forwards. For one of your appointments, he's going to be ill. Okay, in 2026. We see it will be your second appointment of 2026 where he'll be ill, my darling. Okay, so you will not have him. You will have a different person. This is where things will start to get interesting. Because this is where he's going to text you out the blue again while he is off ill, asking how the appointment went and asking if you were okay with the other guy doing it. Okay? It is going to have to be another guy because there will be no females on that shift. Okay, my darling? What I would also say of this as well, my sweet, is I feel like this is where he'd become more clear. Okay. This is where you'll see him be a little bit even more polite to you when he's overtaxed. At the same time, what you will also see as well, my sweet, is he will actually start using some emojis with you. Now, these emojis will not make sense straight away. They will not be easy straight away. But the first emoji you'll get is just a smiley face. The second one will be a winky face. The third one will be a dove. The fourth one will be a face with hearts around it. Okay. Now, the dove is symbolising the peace between him and his work, and that he has managed to find peace to where he can talk to you properly and not care what other people think. The smiley face with the hearts around it is a hint of his love for you, of his emotions for you. Okay. And the other two is him just warming up to you. Okay, my darling. Those are the 4 emojis that you will see. In your dreams, you're also going to see a golden retriever, okay, a shih tzu, okay, and you will also see a rose, okay. Now, these are all of the qualities of his personality. Okay, each dog has a different quality of personality. Okay, each dog does. Okay. The first dog, which is the golden retriever, is the love, the joyfulness, and the shih tzu is just the care of life. Okay, with going with the flow. Okay. And not really caring what others think. Now, the rose will symbolize peace, but love and tranquility. Okay, it'll be a white rose that you see. Round about the 16th of March, you'll see a red rose. This is when you'll start seeing the love coming between the both of you. Okay. Now, what you will also see coming forwards towards you is a robin on your window. Okay. And that will be in a dream. You'll see a robin on your window in a dream. And this robin will have a letter. Okay. Now, this letter cannot be opened. It cannot be seen opened either. But as soon as you see that dream, you will then get a message from him. Okay. The day after that dream, you'll get an instant message from him. Okay. An instant message. At the same time, in person, you'll see a white feather. Okay, my darling, you'll see a very white feather drop in front of you. Okay. And what I will say of this white feather is that will be a loved one agreeing with your love for him. Okay, my darling. Okay, boo. Does that all make sense? Does that all make sense? Barring toadwarts, correct, you are a joke, my darling. I know if he did the bottom tray intentionally. What do you mean by bottom tray, my darling? What do you mean by bottom tray? Hello, Tia, you'll be next, my darling. What do you mean by bottom tray? Because I only know of a tray being in the middle of you and of the patient and the person. So he'd be giving you the top another time. You don't need the top right now. You just need the bottom at the moment. Avatar, so yeah, you just need the bottom at the moment. The top, not just yet. Okay. Top will be a little bit later on. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Pendulum can become very specific, my darling, when necessary. As I always say, with my readings, the higher up the pricing, the more specifics you get in it. Okay. For example, if you booked a year ahead reading, which is 143.33, I've actually managed to memorize that, you would get, well, Be quite frank, I'd probably close the list. 1. Okay. 2, you would get every single month in detail and more. You would get a psychic reading with that. You would get a crystal ball reading with that. Pendulum, rune. We'd be pulling out all the stops so we could find out the specifics of every month. Hello, Addy. Hello, my darling. So as you see, the more we buy, the more we get. And the more specific you get as well. I always think it's only fair I do that. And the reason why I do that is because, to be quite frank, 143.33 is very hard to get, to earn. So I know it's only fair to give you more for it. Because you're paying a lot of your hard-earned money. How long would that be? Well, you're going through about 12 months. And we're going through the specifics of every month, so probably about an hour. Probably. Maybe longer, maybe slightly shorter. At least half an hour. At least. I will do the next reading, just give my eye 1 second. It distracts me when it twitches. I don't know why it's twitching. Yet. I'm good, thank you, just got a very twitchy eye. And I don't know why. I know, but when I'm normally tired, my eye doesn't twitch. And that's why this one's slightly concerning me. I know you said that, Alicia. Mind you, if 2 people are saying it, it must be right. Probably is tiredness. Probably is. Then again, I was quite stressed on Call of Duty today, so it could be that. Could be the Call of Duty taking its toll. Because that is the sort of thing that happens with me. Right, give me one momento. I just need to see who sent money next, and then I'll be there. Right, Tia. It is you next. What would you like your reading on, my darling? But if you guys want me to read out the price list, just let me know and I will. But again, don't forget, year ahead, really, really good. It is. Hello, Tia. What would you like your reading on, Boo? I've missed the comment. I'm sorry. It went up faster than I was expecting. And I can't actually access it now. Only problem in streaming Streamlabs. You have so many comments before you can't access the comments. When the new comments come through. Also, remember, if you do send a TikTok universe as well, you get a private reading and you get the year ahead reading as well. Okay. So I do throw 2 extra things as we are getting near Christmas. So you will also get that. Excuse me. You and Pisces have on and off contact, that's fine. Brief call attempts, that's good, at least you're attempting it. Light texting, amazing, that's really good. Hello, Wendy, my darling. Still processing what's next. Brilliant. So straight off the bat, I'm really happy that you're going on the on and off contact. The fact that it's brief calling, light texting, because that is completely better than nothing. Okay, so that is actually really, really good. Okay, my darling. Just choking on my saliva. Let me have a drink. I'm just casually choking on saliva. Oh! Wasn't expecting that. So, let's have a look at what you get, my darling. So, is it like what the energy is, sort of thing? So, what's next? Like the energy, sort of what's going on? What's sort of happening? Is that correct? Yes, brilliant. We can definitely do that. Let's see. So, as we get into the new year, my darling, you're going to start seeing the energy going up. Okay. You're going to start seeing the energy going up. You're also going to start seeing more effort coming in for you as well. Okay, right now he's playing the tightrope game. I love how the Robin Hood Tarot describes this card. Okay, on how it's on a tightrope and it's showing the balance. Okay. So what this is suggesting here is that there is new balance coming in. This is him trying to understand what he's balancing, and right now he doesn't. Okay. What I would say here is I would say that he will come forwards once he understands his balance and once he gets his balance back. Okay, my darling, but as of right now, he doesn't have any balance, he doesn't have any understanding at the moment, and this is why you two aren't successfully getting conversations where it's full on. Okay, but at least you still have some conversations going forwards, which is brilliant and which is perfect. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, he's just making sure he gets the right judgments. He's making sure he has the right understanding. And this is where the struggle is coming in, is the fact that he doesn't quite have the right understanding just yet. He will be getting that understanding very soon, though. Okay, it is just taking some time. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I feel like he feels very connected, very powerful with you, and when he's talking, he feels very enlightened. Okay, very, very enlightened, my darling. At the same time, what I'd also say for you is he knows he can't light his own way by himself. He knows that he does need you to light the way for him and to show him where he is going and what he is doing and what is happening. As soon as he understands, he'll go forwards. Okay? Why is there bad news for me, Ollie? Now, what I would say here, Ace of Coins in reverse, is play it safe. As it's under the Knight of Cups. Okay, play it safe. You're doing the right thing. Okay. That's okay, Ollie. That's fine by me. I'm happy. You've satisfied me. So, that's actually good news for me, Ollie. Thank you for the heart, me. So, what we're going to say here is keep playing it safe. Okay. The moment you stop playing it safe is the moment it gets too dangerous. Okay. Good afternoon, my darling. Okay. I feel like you will hang out this weekend. I also feel like you will hang out after the holiday as well. Okay. So what I would say here for you, okay, is it is still going to be fine. Okay. You are going to hang out for both. The holiday will be longer, and before the holiday will be shorter. So you have a longer time together after the holiday, my darling. Okay. What I would like you to look out for, Jesus Christ, we've only been going for 3 minutes and I've given a lot of information. These new decks are buzzing, my darlings. They're giving us lots of information. Wow. Or it could be the fact that we've got a storm right now. Right. I want you to look for the angel number 444, 1212, 4444, 1111, and 2222. Okay, my darling, those are the angel numbers I would like you to have a look at. Okay. What I would also say for you as well, that is the deck I'm using at the moment, What I would also say for you as well, my darling, is I do also want you to look out for a black feather, a grey and black feather, a blue, white, and black feather as well. Okay? Every time you see one of those feathers, a message will come through. A grey feather, minor communication. Grey and black, mass amount of mass amount of conversation. And when you get the black, blue, and white feather, you will just see lots of communication, lots of meetups, and lots of energy between the both of you, okay? These are all the numbers I frequently see. That's amazing, my darling. Thank you for the heart, me boo. Okay. What I will also say here as well is you need to understand where you stand, okay? So look at the placement of your feet. And you're probably thinking, what the fuck does he mean by look at the placement of your feet? When you're in a conversation, look at how your feet are on the ground. Are they stable? If they're not stable, my darling, you're not going to be stable. You need to be stable and grounded, okay? If you want things to work. Thank you, Linda. I'm just in a reading at the moment, boo. Okay? If you want things to work, you have to be proper. You have to be balanced, okay? What I will also see here is that you both will be financially stable. Okay, you'll both be financially stable and you'll both succeed no matter what. Okay, I do not see third parties being involved with you guys. I do not see third parties coming between you guys. Okay, there are going to be no third parties at all. Okay, my darling, there is just going to be you two. Okay. I do not see family getting involved in a negative way. I do not see friends getting involved in a negative way. Okay, I do not see strangers getting involved in a negative way. Okay. What I also have for you as well, my darling, is the energy is no longer going to be stagnant between the both of you. I feel like he's going to start putting more hard work in. I don't feel both of you will feel like you're juggling. I feel like you guys will feel like you're working together. I feel like you guys will feel the stability together as well. Okay, so you are going to have that stability, in fact, between each other, and I do not see any errors between each other either. Okay, I just see success and I see joy. Thank you for the follow, my darling. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I do not feel there's going to be any arguments between you from December. Okay, maybe in the maybe in the new year there might be, but through December there will be none. Okay, none through December whatsoever. Okay, you need to look at where you're walking, my darling. Okay, you are going to have a very big storm coming your way. Very big storm. Okay, when this storm comes, this will come in 1 week to the exact date and hour. When the storm comes your way, my darling, I want you to speak into the wind what you want. This storm is coming for your purpose, so you can express what you want in the universe, and that is the universe listening, and that is the universe taking away what you want and bringing you back 10 times fold. Okay, my darling, so this storm is going to be very beneficial towards you. Okay, my darling, 1 week from now. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Storm, so yeah, rain, thunder, hurricanes, that sort of thing. Storm. Like an actual storm. Physical storm. Sorry, did you think I meant mentally? No, I mean an actual storm. Hello, Deborah, my darling. How are you, boo? You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. What's Ollie sent me now? So what, Ollie? Ollie, what is that ugly little colour? Ew. But in answer to your question, the answer is yes. Ugly colour, though. How do you get a reading? Link in bio, my darling. Link in bio. But yeah, if you'd like a reading, my darlings, link in bio. Don't forget to get your year ahead readings. If you want to know how much a year ahead is, please just ask and I'll do the maths for you. Okay? Because I've already done the maths and it's in my head. What is the major card, my darling? Will Shamshir and you get married? Let's see. Will Shamshir and you get married? Do me a tongue twister. Let's see. I feel like you will get married, my darling. Yes. Okay. Remember, guys, also don't forget to check out my Buy Me a Coffee wish list. We do have some amazing cards, and now we've got one more deck. Once that's gone, it's gone. Okay, it should be brilliant. Oh, yeah, Ollie, I meant, was it a yes or a no, mate? The major arcana. I don't mean what was the card. How long will that? What do you mean, how long will that, my darling? Do you mean like how long is the um year ahead reading? Or what do you mean by how long? Queen, you have 15, my darling. You've got £15 left in your bank. Will he have the courage to talk to his parents first? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, he will, my darling, yes. I just realised. I know Ollie said he won't need me for yes or no's anymore. He still doesn't know how to use the tarot deck I got him. So he's going to be asking me to clarify his yes or no's to make sure he's done them right. I just realised that. My finger tastes nice. Thanks, Boo. Can I have a 5, please? And please 3 on one question and 2 on the other. What? What? Honey, it's 16:21. My brain isn't working on working out what you mean. Tell me bluntly. Tell me bluntly. It can work for the readings, but that's about as far as it will work. Be careful on how your attitude with people is affected by your mental health and your health disability. Be careful in where you're going and what you're doing. New job offer is coming in 2026 towards you as well, by the way. I just read that from the palm. My friend just showed me his palm, so I've just read his palm. As you do. OI twitching can be caused by caffeine or eye strain. We'll go with eye strain. Because I've only... Actually, no, I did drink caffeine today. Beat that. Oops. I've only had 1 cup of caffeine though. Like just 1 cup. Not had much. Excuse me. Could be fatigue because I'm not eating as much. I don't get dry eyes due to stress. I get dry eyes with my eczema. I do. Wait, I'm on 5G. Here, 1 second. I won't be a sec, guys. It's so me. That is just so me. Queen? What link have you just sent me? You just sent me a link to a phone service that isn't even in English. Thank you for thinking I'm bilingual, but I'm not. I only speak 1 language, my darling. I think it's German. Because they use euros. Hello. I don't know what it is. But I definitely do not speak, whatever it is. Just for context. Just for context. God knows what that link is to. James' channel is always very entertaining. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. You don't even know how. I think it's because you forgot to use your grammar correctly. And you put one dot and then just put the me straight after, but no space. And it's just created a link out of it. Remember, my darling, with the Queen's English, we use proper punctuation. Not sending links in different languages. Just saying. Or Mum might know the language. Queen's just sent me a random phone company. Not on purpose, just by accident. Do you recognise this language? They use euros. I think it's German.
100% not German. I think it might be Polish.
Mum thinks it could be Polish. We were Dutch yesterday. Yes, we were.
It's definitely not German. 100%.
No, Mum thinks it could be Polish, my darlings. Again, remember, guys, I can only speak English. So there's no point in sending me something in a different language. I'm not going to be able to read what the website says. Queen, and then Ivor, which is a 10. Will. Thank you. What's the tea? Don't say food. Salmon? Oh, salmon. Yes. Oh, me love a little bit of salmon. Right. Oh, so do you mean like 3 minutes for the first question, 2 minutes for the second question? Is that correct? Okay. Let me change decks. I would love to be able to speak a different language, like Italian. I really want to be able to speak Italian. Problem is, I just can't remember the words. I get to see or ciao, and that's about it. Or buongiorno. Or allora. Or forza. They're the only words I know. Or ciao è bella. Irony is I know more Italian than I do French. I learned how to speak French and I learned how to speak Spanish. Who's O? Who's O, Queen? Who's O? Alicia's just dropped you in it. Who's O? Who's O? O is Dom. Ah, okay. Alicia just dropping you in it. Are you going to be answered? Not with that attitude. Not with that attitude. Queen. I can do the energy of you two going into January, my darling. Okay. But I can't do what's going to happen. Okay, my darling. Okay. Another one, Jen. Let me read out your statement with how it sounds. Am I going to be answered? Does that sound polite to you? Doesn't to me. Sounds with a lot of attitude. It does. Am I going to be answered? Sounds very much attitude. Right, let's have a look at what's going to happen with you guys. Let's see. I know you're straightforward, my darling, but they're straightforward and then they're straightforward just being rude. I'm the king of that. Trust me, I should know. But you can be straightforward and still be polite, my darling. Like using emojis. Or putting the word please. Like, please, do you know if I'm going to be answered? Or if you don't mind me asking, am I going to be answered? Many ways of putting it. So, Queen, the energy between the both of you is very positive. Very, very positive. You've got the Four of Swords, so it's looking very relaxed. With the Three of Swords away from the Four of Swords, it's looking like the pain's being removed, my darling. Okay, with the Moon, this is suggesting here that he only sees you and not other people. With the Ace of Cups, it's suggesting strike of love. Okay, what I would say here is I feel like you guys don't need your defense. There's going to be stripping. Look, even the helmet's been taken off. That's all I'm saying there. Okay, there is going to be some lovely information and text coming towards you, my darling. Things coming off, let's put it that way. Okay, things coming off. And pictures and images. Honey, this is looking good between the both of you. Okay, I see positive energy. I see positive love. Okay, I see him being very open with you, very caring towards you as well, my darling. Okay. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is he can see that you're going through a bit of a tough time with him. You don't know where you belong. You don't know what you belong. Okay, but he can see that, and I feel like he is going to change that. I don't feel like he's going to be holding his energy towards himself soon, okay? What I would say here as well, my darling, is I do feel like he is going to put the right mask on and he's going to show you his true feelings. He's going to stop the masking, basically. Okay, my darlings? He's going to stop the masking. Okay. What I will also say here for you is he knows the right choice to make, and I feel like he will make the correct choice very soon. He'll make the correct choice up to what you need it to be, okay, my darling? What I would also say here for you as well, my darlings, I feel like he'll always fight for you. He'll always fight to make clear. Okay. What I will always say to you as well, my darling, is I feel like even with the tower, even when things are going wrong, he is going to protect himself first. You have to be aware of that. He's not going to protect you first. Okay, he was brought up to protect himself, then to protect others. Okay. So you do have to realise that if everything goes wrong, he's going to put himself first. But it means that he can then provide for you as well. Okay. So in a way, I think that that is quite a positive. Because it's almost like he wants to put himself first so that he can then put you there. Okay. You need to see it from his angle sometimes, not from other people's, okay, my darling? Hope that helps with him. I would go deeper, but you only wanted 3 minutes on him. So I can't go any deeper. Let's go on to your next question. Thank you for the roses, my darling, but they do not guarantee you anything in this live, my darling. Okay, it's paid only. 3 yes or no's. Okay. Because roses are literally 0.0000000 penny. They are. We get, as a creator, we get nothing basically from them. So I see why you call him O now. I see where the O comes in. We keep calling him Dom. Hello, Angel, my darling. Because I cannot pronounce his other name. So we're going to keep with the Dom. Of course we can. Definitely going to use a different card, though. Card deck. Thank you for the £5, my darling. Thank you, boo. But no, my darling, I'm always grateful, okay? I'm always grateful for roses, my darling. But it's only normally in freebie lives that I might let you skip a little bit with the rose. But when it's paid, I don't use gifts at all. Okay, gifts get you nothing in a paid. If it's donation based or if it's a freebie live, it's different. But when it's a paid live, it's PayPal, Linktree, Buy Me a Coffee, Ko-fi, or stripe. What do I want to use for that? Do you want to know the annoying thing is? Don't spam your question when I'm in a paid reading, my darling. If you're the only one on the screen, I'm just going to ignore it. I can see your question. Stop spamming it. It just pisses me off more than anything. It doesn't make me want to answer you. It just pisses me off. So, the annoying thing is I don't have the deck I want to use for you because it's coming on the 20th. Hey ho. So, I'm going to use this deck instead. Let's see what we get. You always know when there's a card that's stuck in. Come out. Thank you. So, let's see what we get. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So, I feel like he enjoyed the little talk today, my darling, but I feel like he wants more than just a little talk sometimes. I feel like he feels safe around you, so it's almost like he can vent to you, which is also a nice positive thing as well. I feel like he likes the fact that he can vent to you, my darling. Okay, it makes him feel safer. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is it's almost like it brings him clarity with you. I feel like he enjoys the talks with you because you give him wise intent, you show him what he needs, not what he wants. Okay. What I would also say here is it's almost like it makes his life a little easier, lighter, fairer, more caring. Okay, my darling. At the same time, I feel like this just shows him the love. Okay, but you take your time to actually talk to him. Most people are quite reluctant. Okay. Most people are quite reluctant, and he doesn't like that. You give him the time of day, you give him a chance. You show him the love that he desires, and I feel like he's very grateful for that, my darling. Very, very grateful. Okay, for that indeed. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this gives him a new opening as well. Gives him a new opening. What I would also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I feel like this brings him smooth and calming. Smooth and calming. Okay. You calm him and you calm his soul. Okay, bit of your energy, my darling. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. So, what's that question, boo? I think you'll choose Rue. I think you'll choose Rue, my darling. But I think you'll want Dom in your heart. Okay, but I think you'll choose Rue because he's easier. Although you want Dom, Rue's much easier. Sweet. You've been cooking potato. I can smell it on you. You're welcome, my darling. Do I have Angel next, my darlings, while I write Queen in the chat? Queen in the chat. You know what I mean. Queen in whatever it's called. Is it Friday yet? Please say it is. Hmm. You got 10 minutes left, my darling. Blink twice, I'll check in a sec, my darling. I'm just waiting for Angel. Not on my PayPal just yet. I'll check in one sec. Okay, I'm just on my buy me a coffee. Initials TT. Thank you, boo. I've definitely got yours, Hayley. Definitely got yours. I saw that come through, but I don't know if I saw the other one come through. I can't see a question, my darling. Do you want to send it me on TikTok and let me know once you sent it on TikTok, my darling? Hello, Ms. My darling. How are you? Remember, guys, don't forget to check out our Buy Me a Coffee, my darlings. We have some amazing stuff in the Buy Me a Coffee. Okay, I'll be doing an order tonight, so if we complete the Buy Me a Coffee, I'll order it tonight. How am I? I'm good, thank you, my darling. I'm very good, thank you. I don't take gifts for questions, my darling. Only because it'll be double what you would have to send through, like, my PayPal and stuff. Okay, you'd have to send double for me to actually get the amount. You see what I mean? Thank you, Angel. Let's see what you sent. I've got buy me a coffee which can take card. I've got what have I got? I've got Ko-fi, buy me a coffee, and Stripe. They all take card, okay? On a momento. One sec. Grand Risings, my darling, is that for private or for on live? So, Angel, how would the energy between you and Q? How would the energy be between you and Q when we go on holiday in Feb? So, are you two definitely going on holiday together? Is that correct? Yes, brilliant. Let me just change my deck. Let me just change my deck. I'm saying deck, not dick. Last time I checked, you can't change it. You're born with the signs you have. Tell me I've got ADHD without telling me I've got ADHD. I won't be a sec. I've just got to find the deck that I had in my head. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what you get, babe. Let's see how much you sent first. So you got 2 cards, okay, babe? Let's see how let's see what the energy and holiday is going to be like. Spirit wants to give you 3, so you get 3 cards, my darling. So to send and buy me a coffee, my darling, my link tree has the price list in there as well. I'll read it out in one sec. Just let me do this reading and I'll read out the price list. So I feel like the holiday is going to be quite good. I feel like there's going to be a lot of good energy. I feel like he's going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse energy, okay? It feels like he's going to almost trying to entice you in, try and get you to chase him a little bit, okay, my darling? It's like he's going to be a little bit fooling around. Okay, I don't think he's going to want to walk away. I think once he's been in that holiday with you, my darling, he's going to want to stay for longer. Okay, I don't think that he wants to walk away. Okay, at all. I think that he wants to stay for definite, my darling, and I feel like he will. I feel like there's a lot of enjoyment in the relationship as well, which is where he wants to keep the stability. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is this is where he's being more open. At the same time, I'd also say for you as well, my darlings, this is where he's going to be more clear. This is where he's going to be more safe. But at the same time, I feel like this is where he's going to have a little bit of a song and dance with you, where he's actually going to show you who he really is. I don't think he's going to overthink the situation, which is also positive here, my darling, but I feel like he's going to show his true love and true heart. I feel like, yes, he's going to keep his energy close to himself, but he will show it. Okay, my darling? So, all in all, I think your trip is going to be amazing. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? Well, I'm glad that made sense. So, while I'm just writing you down, let me read out my price list. It is in the link tree if you want a price list, but it's £1 for one card, £2 for two card, £3 for three card, £4 for Celtic Cross, £5 for mini, £10 for a full. 15.15 for pendulum reading, 22.22 for major arcana reading, 33.33 for 1 month forecast. Any extra months up to 1 year can be included for an extra £10. Okay. 44.44 for which is rune reading, 55.55 for tough love, 66.66 for future life reading, 77.77 for crystal ball reading, 88.88 for lithomancy reading, and 100 for psychic reading. Okay. What does it say? £25 on, my darling? That's the donation thing. Ignore that. Just type your own amount into it. Type your own amount into it, my darling. Okay. Haven't checked the PayPal yet, but I'll be checking that in 1 sec, my darling. Okay. I'm just writing Angel in. I will be there. I will check it in 1 second. Un momento. Right.
Cards. And I did try to use them a few years ago. I couldn't. They didn't come with an instruction booklet, and I can't really find much. I couldn't. Well, I couldn't try and find much on Google about it. Do you know much about these methods? Yeah, yeah. Okay. I just wanted to ask you. So I've got these cards, and I did try to use them a few years ago, but I couldn't. They didn't come with it within a.
Oh, I'm be a second now. Help out a friend. I'll be 1 second. All the wrong boxes in all the wrong places. Sibylla. Sibylla cards. Sibylla, here we go. This is what I want. Can I have the book though? Thank you. Copy link. Paste. Give me a second. So it's the Sibylla deck that you have there. I have the Italian versions. I love the deck. It's one of my favourites. The link that I've just sent you is the link to the book that is separate. That is much better than the pamphlet that it comes with. Okay, I've not got the book because I don't use it. I just look at the imagery. But that's the book if that helps. Okay, my darling? Hope that helps. Okay. So, let me have a look at my PayPal. Sorry, it's one of my Aussie friends. I love her. She has a Sibylla deck, but couldn't use it. So I was just giving her the link to the book. So, let's have a look at my PayPal. So, I have a Tyra. No, I don't. I've already done her. No, I do. I haven't done her. I have a Tyra, I have a Haley, and I have a Dama. They're the only ones that I've got. Brilliant. What is your question, Boo? I know I said your name wrong. I say it wrong every single stream. Every single stream I say it wrong, but hey ho. I will get it right one day. Can you ask on WhatsApp? I know. What you can ask, you can email it. I'm just streaming off of that phone, okay, Boo? Could you just leave it in the oven and I'll get it out myself? Thank you. On the plated, obviously. I shouldn't be much longer. I'll close the list. Not long. I haven't added it at the minute yet. My dinner's about to be plated, hey ho. What's the email? Card readings with Jamie at gmail.com. I'll pop it in the chat for you. On a momento, I won't be able to see chat for a second. There you go. That's my email. You're very welcome, my darling. What did you pay under, Boo? If it was the Haley, yes. I got it. Your Gina. What did you pay on, my darling? Did you say PayPal? If it's on PayPal, no, I don't have it. Oh, you paid on card. Okay, then yeah, I will have it because that'll be my buy me a coffee. Yeah, I've got the buy me a coffee. Brilliant. Thank you for the email. Let me just get the email up. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Brilliant. So. No, I said so. Unless so means mum in another language, I didn't call. So. Do you want me to use that loud or in my head, my darling? Names in head. Okie dokie. So I'm wondering if it's one-sided between and you. Let's see. Let's see. No. I don't think it is one-sided, my darling. I feel like it's very two-sided. I feel like he does have feelings for you, and I feel like he does want to show them. I feel like he does want to be open about them as well, okay, my darling? What I would also say here is I feel like he's been a little bit materialistic at the moment, which means that you might not see as much of the love necessarily at the moment. I would still say he's got the love for you, though, okay? I wouldn't say he's necessarily hiding it. I would just say while it's near Christmas, while it's the festive season, he's gone a little bit materialistic. He's having a look at the places, okay? At stuff that he wants, sort of thing. He's not really putting a relationship first just yet. As soon as you go into the new year, I feel like he will start putting you first, okay, my darling? So, yes, he does have feelings for you, my dear. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay. Is he more thinking about E and M these days or thinking about you? Let's see. Let's see. No, I do think he's thinking about you, my darling. Okay. I do think he's thinking about you. I feel like you're more on the mind, but I feel like that's because you're more relevant at the moment, okay, my darling? I don't think that the others are as relevant or as needed. Okay, at all. So what I would say here is no, you. Okay, you're the relevance. So you, my darling. Okay. Question 3. Is there love coming up for you? Um, okay. Right, there is definitely love coming up for you, my darling. We're more looking at P right now, but T will be coming in. T will then pull ahead of the race between who will get the lover between you and him. Okay, so I feel like T will be the one that is the one that you fall in love with the most, and I feel like he'll be the one that you're with the most, okay? P, I think you'll spend a little bit of time which will make T jealous, which will then make T try harder. Okay, this is why you'll see the communication getting better between the both of you, and him actually coming forwards to the both of you, my darling, okay? What I would say here is yes, he will be the one, okay, not P. Question 4. What would the next love be like? Can I just pause your reading 1 second? My boxes have gone thinly. There you go. This chair. Don't get weedy chairs on carpet. Bloody nightmare. So, what will the next love be like? Let's see. What will the next love be like? Let's see. Right, the next love is going to be a sort of love that you wouldn't want to get out of, okay, my darling? This is where you're going to feel more wanted and more needed, okay? At the same time, I'd also say for you as well is this is where it will start getting more heightened. I feel like this could be your next love where it's actually permanent. So I feel like this could be your actual permanent person where you two stay together. I see it where you guys will be staying together, okay? What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is I don't see anyone getting involved. I don't see anyone like going between the both of you, okay? So I do feel like it will be you and only you, okay, my darling? I don't see anyone else getting in between. What I would also say here is I see no third parties, I only see you two. At the same time, what I'd also say here is I only see the relationship being between you. I think you will outlive him, it feels like, okay? So I feel like this is going to be a lifelong relationship. I feel like you're masking some fears. You're scared that he's going to cheat. You're scared that he's not going to be the one. Okay, stop manifesting this into existence because that is what you're doing at the moment, my darling. Okay, so you need to stop. Okay, what I would also say here is I feel like he's going to be very careful and very clever with you, my darling. Okay, he's going to be very lovable with you. What I would also say here for you as well, my darling, is he's going to be more over you, with you, all over you. Okay, he's going to be all over your body. Okay, my darling. I feel like he's going to try and get you to see the love. He's going to try and prove himself. He's going to try and show himself, okay? He's not going to hide this relationship at all. He's going to be very open about it, okay? Very open, okay? He's going to be very clear that he wants you, okay, my darling? Hope that helps that bit. Let's pause your reading a second while I recollect the cards, because they're not going the way that I want them to. So, question 5. You find you have a low energy and you're quite overwhelmed with managing work and business this past year. Will you get better at this, or is this continuous thing? Let's see. I feel like you will get better at it, but I feel it won't disappear. I feel like you're more going to get the understanding of control and how to control yourself around the feeling, my darling. Okay, so I feel like you are going to keep the feeling. I don't think it's going to disappear. You'll just learn how to control the feeling, okay? And question 6. For your business, I'm wondering whether I should partner with. Can I read out the other company? Is that okay? Brilliant. With ship bob. I said that awfully. With ship, as in your sailing ship, and then bob. Or rent a small temp controlled room to send your product yourself. I'm just wondering what. Get the ship. A ship bob. Okay, if you got the money, ship bob. Okay. If you don't, do the renting, but if you have enough money, get a third party to do it. Okay. It'll be much easier if they do it, my darling. It'll take all the stress away. It'll make your life easier. Okay. Whereas if you're having to ship it and create the products, it's going to be all hell. You will struggle. Okay, my darling, you will not find it easy. You will not succeed. I think you're more likely to go bankrupt and to actually fail as a business if you do it yourself. If you get a third party, I feel like you're more likely to succeed, my darling. Okay. If you ever want to look deeper into that, let me know. Ones to look deeper into a business, the best ones to look deeper into a business if you ever want to, I will just tell you the prices just in case, would be the Witch's Runes, the Crystal Ball, Lithomancy, or Psychic Readings, or Pendulum, or Major Arcana. They would be your best ones to look into your business deeper at some point, okay, my darling? Or the psychic reading. If there's anything else Spirit wants to tell me, let me know or bring to my attention. I'd be grateful. We can have a look at that, my darling. Let's see. Let's see. What else does Spirit want you to know? Woo! Okay, we got Vendorvo. Okay. Right. You need to stop worrying, my darling. I think that you're overthinking everything, okay? You're overthinking every little bit of your aspects, every little bit of your life, okay? You want everything to be perfect, yet because you're overthinking everything, you're falling behind. You're hitting the floor, okay? And you're struggling. And I feel like this is getting, starting to annoy you a lot more. Okay. I feel like you're starting to go, I've had enough. It's almost like you're starting to get to hit your rock bottom. You're starting to get your depression. Okay, you want to succeed, but depression is starting to kick in. And I feel that's because you've almost gone too far. Okay, you've almost gone too far without asking for help, and this is why you're starting to fall. In fact, I'm just going to use that one card. We're getting so much information off of it. It's almost like you've got a picture inside your head. You've got a painting of what you want and what you need, but you feel like every stroke you take of paint goes wrong. The picture isn't adding up to what you wanted it to. The plan isn't working out to where you needed it to go, and you feel like you just want to throw the hat in, put a cross up, and go, well, we tried this, rest in peace. You need to stop thinking that way, my darling. You will succeed. You have a lot of gratitude of people around you that want to give you the gratitude. You have a lot of people around you that want to give you the loyalty. Okay, but all they can see is your business failing instead of blooming, and you know it can bloom, and they know it can, but they see someone that just wants to give up, and they don't want to buy from a company that wants to give up. Okay. And this is what you've got to realize, my darling. You've got to look at what's going on. Okay. And if you can see the business blooming, you make it bloom. Okay. And you go for it. Okay, my darling? All from that one card. Does that all make sense? Yeah, stop worrying. Visualize it. Okay, visualize should be fine. Honey, this is my job, and I also volunteer, which I recommend that you do, Maldoro. Okay, brilliant. I'm glad that made sense. I'm 21 years old. I volunteer, give up my time, and sometimes that can be till 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I get paid to do this, as this is my job. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. It's not a scam, my darling. If it was a scam, that person wouldn't have gone yes 100%. Okay, and they wouldn't have gone yes, oh my gosh, this was spot on. Okay, my darling? Okay, just because you don't believe doesn't mean other people don't. Open your eyes and keep a smart face. Okay, stop embarrassing yourself. Right, do I have Haley? Do I have Haley? Then I've got Adama. And then we've got the last one, which is Gina. And then I'm done for the night. Gina. Oh, Gina, not Gina. Sorry, boo. I'm dyslexic. Everything looks the same to me. Can I drop my email again? Yes, I can. There you go. Honey, if you bought a reading, you would see that they're not gullible. Okay? I've told many people's pregnancies. I've told many people what job they're going to get. I've even done rituals to get people the company's money that they need of 15 million. I've predicted many pregnancies, many jobs, many relationships, even down to very specifics. And I mean specifics. And these are all people I don't know. Because I can tell you now, I don't know 21,800 people. Thank you, my darling. Let me just refresh my email. Okay, it's not come through yet. Give it a couple of seconds to come through, my darling, okay? Here we go. Can I just check, my darling? Can I just double check? Does your email start with LO, and does the other part of the name start with LO as well? Is that correct? Do you have 2 LOs in the start? It's not 2026, my darling, it's 2025. No, I don't have shame, my darling, because I'm not doing anything shameful like you. I'm not pretending to be an oracle, I am an oracle. It's actually part of my belief system being a Norse pagan. So you're now making fun of a religion. You're dumb. So, do you mind if I read this out loud? Do you want me to read it in my head, my darling? Read in my head? Brilliant. Let's see to your first question. So, number 1. Let's see. Yes, reconciliation is on the table, my darling, especially with the amour. Okay, so yes, you do definitely have reconciliation coming for you. You just need to find your strength, okay? Again, manifest, believe in yourself, my darling. You're not going to be sat at that table for much longer alone. Okay, they will come back in. You will catch them hook, line, and sinker. You'll be in that relationship, okay? Let's see to your second question. Let's have a look. Let's see. So to your second question, we are looking at within the reaching out of the next 3 days. Okay? 3 days. Okay? 3 days. Now, you've got one more question. Do you want another yes or no, or do you want to read in, my darling? What would you like? You're correct. Tarot isn't for entertainment purposes only, but to abide by the law, we have to put entertainment purposes, my darling. I have no choice. Okay? Give me a general about the vibe going on between us. Yes, with pleasure. I was going to say something else, but then I just realised I don't actually know what I was going to say. Mine's gone blank. Hey ho. Right, let me change decks, my darling, and I'll get you the tarot for this one. Actually, no, I'll get you another Sibylla. I've got a Sibylla I want to use. My lifestyle? Well, I don't actually have a lifestyle, to be quite frank. I still live at home with my parents, my darling. Life's too expensive. So, I don't really have a lifestyle. Not gonna lie. My lifestyle is provided by my parents. Although I have earned all my phones, I paid for all my phones personally. I bought my own iPhone twice, bought my own iPad twice, bought my own Xbox twice, bought my own computer twice, bought my own computer monitor once, microphone twice, this camera I'm streaming off of once, all my debts. So let's see what you get, my darling. So, ooh, okay, he's not going to come in, obviously. Okay, he's going to come in sneaking around, okay? He's going to surprise you, my darling. Okay. What I would also say here for you as well is I feel like this is going to be the best surprise of your life. Is it suddenly going to be, can we go out? Okay. Like, he's not going to warn you. Okay. He's not going to warn you about asking you out. It's going to be a damn well ask out. Okay. Okay. He's just going to damn right go, do you want to go out? Okay, he's not even going to warn you about it. What I would also say here as well, my darling, is I feel like he's been looking at your social medias. He's been looking at your social medias. He's been trying to understand what you're going through, trying to find out what you're going through, trying to find out what's happening. Okay, now he's been doing this on another account, so a third party's account. Okay, so that you don't know where he is or when he's looking. Okay, This is on a burner account. Okay, my darling, a third-party burner account. Okay. So you're not going to know if it's him, and you're not going to know who it is. Thank you for the follow. Okay. You're not going to know. And he's done this on purpose because when he wants to come in, he doesn't want you to know when he's coming in. Okay. So he doesn't want you to look at his account and go, oh, he's planning something. So he's gone another one. So you can't go, oh, he's planning something. You won't know what he's planning. Okay, and that is the purpose of him. That is what he wants to do. Okay, my darling. Because you don't need to know. This is almost going to be like a friend reunion, almost like a reunion that you weren't expecting. Okay, a positive reunion. Okay, my darling. It's almost like you're about to see someone coming back from the dead. It feels like you're going to be pale as fuck, to be quite frank. Okay, this is going to be an absolute shock to you. Okay, you're going to get a message out the blue from him. Okay, and this is how you're going to know about the burner account. You're going to know what the burner account is when he messages you on it. Okay, so he's not going to be hiding for too long. Okay, my darling. And I feel like he will explain who it is, so you're not thinking, oh my god, who is this creep? Okay, he's not going to be that sort of person. He's going to explain, okay? He's going to be a little cocky at first, though. Just a little bit cocky. Okay, my darling. Ever so slightly. Okay, ever so slightly. But I think that this is a positive, okay, my darling? Because that is showing that he still knows he's got a chance. And he still knows that deep down you want him. Okay? And he knows that there is still something worth between the both of you for him to still try and come back forwards. Okay. What I would say to you is give him that chance. Don't push him away completely. The moment you push him away completely, you won't get him back. You won't see him again. So give him the chance to come back forwards and give him the chance to come in. Okay. Give him that chance to feel safe around you and to be able to open up. Okay. As soon as he shows his true self. Okay, boo? Does that make sense? You're very welcome, my darling. You're very, very welcome. I'm glad that made sense. Who wants to know something funny? Troll has just followed me. You can always tell a troll secretly admires you and is jealous when they follow you. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, where's the person I just did? There we go. Do I have a Dharma? Or a Dharma? Even a Dharma? A Dharma? Are you here, boo, for your reading? Hello, boo. What would you like your reading on? Thank you for the roses. Yeah, what would you like your reading on, boo? If you're getting filtered, just message me privately. And let me know when you've messaged. think I'm eating dinner alone tonight. Thank you, my darling. I'm just looking now, boo. Just having a look now. Just trying to find my account. Thank you for the gifts, my darlings. So, energy for the remainder of this year. We can have a look at that. Let's see what you get, boo. Right, we have a lot of positivity coming in. I feel like you're going to be remembering the past year quite a lot, though, my darling, okay? I feel like it's going to sink in quite far. What I would also say here as well is this is where you start releasing your energy. This is where you start being a bit more honest about your energy and yourself, my darling, okay? What I would also say here for this as well, my darling, is this is where you start feeling a little bit safe. I feel like this is where you start manifesting for what's coming in next. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is this is where honesty to yourself starts coming in. Okay, I feel like you got more money coming your way as well, my sweetie pie, okay? So we do have that positive as well, my sweet. What I would also say coming towards you as well is I feel like hard work. I feel like balance is coming for you, okay? I feel like you need to be a little bit more selfish with yourself, my darling. Okay. But what I can definitely say here is I feel like you're very mature. Okay. You need to set some goals though. Although you're very mature, set some goals. Okay. For the next year. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is the energy is looking very quaint. It's looking quite sweet as well. At the same time, what I'd also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel like just hold yourself back ever so slightly. Okay, look at everything you have reaped, look at everything you have done. Okay. What I would also say here is I feel like the next year is going to move in really, really fast. Okay, the next part of this year is going to feel a little bit slow, but the next year is going to feel really fast. Okay. What I would also say as well is I feel like there's only going to be joy. Only joy coming for you now. Okay, there's no negativity coming your way. Okay. I feel there's only joy and happiness coming for you. Only joy and joy. Okay, boo. We see no negatives. We see no sorrow. What I will also say here as well, my darling, is I feel all the corrupt people that was once in your life will be removed as well. Okay. At the same time, I also see a major, major change coming in. Okay. And I feel like it's a major change of positivity coming in for you. Okay, major. What I will also say here for you as well, my sweet, is I do feel, especially the King of Wands next to the Tower, is I feel any negative relationships are going to be removed as well, especially in family. So any negative family will be removed. Okay. What I will also say for you as well, my darling, is I feel all the hard work that you've put in is coming forwards for you as well. A few obstacles coming your way, but nothing too bad, nothing too big. Okay, everything that you can overcome. Okay. What I will also say here for you as well is I feel like there is definitely a new journey, but I feel like you need to be careful of the choices you make. You need to be a little bit more reliable, my darling. Okay. You stress too much. You stress too much, my darling. Okay, we need to remove a little bit of that stress away from you, okay, boo? Because you have a lot of beautiful connections coming towards you, but that stress needs to go. Okay, my darling, needs to go. Okay? Does that make sense, boo? Because you've got balance coming in. You've got balance and stability, joy and love. Okay? But stress needs to be removed. Move away from it. Move into the future. Okay? Be fair to yourself and be honourable to yourself. Okay? Brilliant. I'm glad that made sense, my darling. Right, on to the last reading. Now I'm going to go and eat my dinner. Starving. What am I having with the salmon? Probably baby potatoes. Mixed in my favourite sauce, pesto. Probably some vegetables. I think that'll be it. But I'll be eating it alone with my parents. I've just eaten. Do I have Gina? Gina? And you feel like you can't get any help? Okay. Oh, I like asparagus as well. But what would you like your reading on, my darling? Will you get help soon, let's see. On the last one. I feel that you will get help soon, yes, my darling. Okay, we're looking within the next 3 months, okay? Next 3 months is when you'll get the help. Okay. Do you have another question, Boo? We are hearing the word operation. Do you need like an operation with it? Because we got the word operation come in. I know it's very long, my darling, but it's within the 3 months. It could be slightly sooner, okay? It's just within 3 months, okay, my darling? So it might be a little bit earlier than that, but that's like the longest it'll be. Okay. But yeah, what's your next question, Boo? Will you be okay with the operation? See. I feel like you'll be fine with the operation, my darling. I don't see any negativity from it. I don't see any complications. Okay, I also see that it'll be successful as well. Okay, Boo? You got one more question. One more question. Thank you for the roses, my darling. Can we get 5 more roses, do you think? Do I see a holiday for you next year? Let's see. Do I see a holiday for you next year? Let's have a look. Thank you for the roses, my darling. Thank you. Yes, you got a holiday next year, my darling. From the 4th month. Okay. This holiday's actually going to help you out. I'd recommend near the sea, to be quite frank. I think some sea air would really help you out, my darling. Okay. Almost like a resting holiday, I think would be very good for you. Okay. But yes, you will, my darling. Okay, you will. You're very welcome. Did that all make sense, Boo? That all makes sense. Brilliant. I'm glad that will make sense, my darling. Right, so let me just write you down and then I'm going to pop off. Because I need to eat. Right, I'm going to pop off for now, guys. Thank you all so much for your support. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. 10 viewers total. 1010. Whoop-de-doo. 10 angel number. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. To leave it for now. Have a fabulous rest of your evening, day, or afternoon. Fucking hell. Scared the life out of me. What was I saying? Oh yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, my darlings. I will be live again tomorrow at some point. It'll probably be afternoon. Okay, so tulip it for now. Thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye for now, my darlings. Mwah.